Okay, so now we're on to triangles. So we're going to talk about triangles. So for our formula for triangles, we're going to multiply what we call the base times the height, and then we divide by 2 because there's two triangles in a rectangle. So it's horizontal times vertical, then divide by 2. Okay, so let's look at the examples down here. Okay, so our first one, our horizontal is 6. We call that the base. So we have 6. Our vertical, which is called the height, is 8. So we're going to multiply 6 times 8. So 6 by 8 is 48. And because it's a triangle, that means there's two of them in a big rectangle. So we have to divide it by 2. So 48 divided by 2 is 24. So we're going to get 24 square meters. Okay, let's try the next one. I'll bring back up my calculator. Alright, so this next one I have my horizontal, or my base, is 11. My height is 8, so I'm going to multiply. I'm going to take 11 times 8, and I get 88. But it's a triangle, so triangle, there's two of them that would make a rectangle, so I have to divide my answer by 2. Or take half. Dividing by 2 is the same as half. So I get 44 square millimeters. Okay, and the next example, my base, or my horizontal, is 10. My vertical, or my height, is 17. So I multiply those together, so 10 by 17 is 170. And it's a triangle, so in the formula I need to divide by 2. So in my calculator, I can take 170 divide by 2, and I get 85. So I'm going to get 85 centimeters squared. Let's look at a couple more examples down here. So on letter D, my base, or horizontal, is 16. My vertical, or height, is 9. So I'm going to multiply those. So I have 16 by 9 is 144. So I get 144, but it's a triangle, so I have to divide by 2. So if I take 144 divide 2, I get 72 square kilometers. My next example, my base, or horizontal, is 8. My height, or vertical, is 14. So we're going to multiply those. We're going to have 8 times 14 is 112. And then I have to divide by 2 because it's a triangle. So 112 divided by 2 is 56. And this would be meters squared for my label. My last example is what we call a right triangle because it has a right angle. And so my horizontal is 20. That's my base. My vertical is also 20. That's my height. So 20 by 20. So if you want to use your calculator for that, 20 by 20 is 400. And then you divide by 2. So you get 200 centimeters squared. All right, try the practice with area of triangles.